Yo, 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 welcome in. Happy Friday. We are here in Bellingham, Washington with the beautiful Kenmore Air Evening Magazine throwback Beaver. We're going to be doing some FNO stuff out here in Seattle. There's a big event going on right now, so we're about to hop on the network here. And we'll be doing some touring. We'll do a little North Sound tour. We're going to hit Friday Harbor, overfly some of the San Juans, and end up at Tacoma Narrows. And then from there, we'll do a sweep of Mount Rainier and then come back to land at a brand new, well, it's not brand new. I think it's just kind of reorganized, repositioned with the Puyallup tribe, um, a new sea base for Kenmore Air down in South Sound, Ruston Point, Ruston Way, just down in Tacoma. So we'll end up there tonight. It should be busy. It should be crazy, and it's definitely going to be fun. So let's get in there. We're going to be Kenmore Air 829 tonight in a DHC2. Actually, I don't know if it's recognizing AirTech. The heck? There we go. Okay. So we're logged in. There were some issues. I think somehow this video got set to private, which is why it was buried down in my list. Hopefully everything's working now with OBS and it's showing that I'm live publicly. Yeah, it is. Okay. Just making sure we're good there. Let's get a chance to remind you guys, if you'd like to support the charity effort this evening, you can do so by clicking the donate link there at the top. It's a Streamlabs donate link, and that'll go directly to Hermanos. Everything we do here goes toward feeding, clothing, providing medicine to those in need in Venezuela. Your contributions are welcome and appreciated. In addition to that, you can become a sustaining member for as little as a coffee per month over at patreon.com/hermanosva. Also, there are other ways you can join in. Of course, you can fly with us. You can give us a like and a subscription over here on the YouTube. Much appreciated. And you can catch us over on the Twitch on off weeks, starting the first Saturday of September as well. And obviously, you can fly with us and hang out in the chat. So thank you guys so much for all your support. Been some great growth recently on the YouTube and a good amount of positive comments. And it seems like what we're doing is well received. So thank you. Okay, that being said, let's hop onto a frequency here. It is crazy right now. I am looking. It is absolutely insane right now in Seattle. There's a string going in and out every which way. So the question for me is going to be, what center they have? 3 centers. They have 4 centers frequencies stacked. So I'm going to look really quick on the Bellingham chart to see if there's a, because they do tend to use real frequencies when able. I'm just wondering if there's a different center frequency up here. They're going to hate me for calling for flight following out of Bellingham. But it is towered. So they should be required to give me that on the ground. I could just depart. You know, it's another option. And we might do that in Tacoma Narrows later on. But it'd be nice to just get the flight following right away here. Let's see. So departure. They've got some information on Victoria approach, departure, Unicom 122.905, Seattle radios 122.2. None of those frequencies are showing. I'm just looking if they have a center level frequency listed here on the chart. Victoria Terminal clearance delivery is Victoria, huh? Wow, that's interesting. Okay, well, we're gonna have to call around. There's no way about it. I'll start with you know, does Fantastic show people's frequencies? I don't remember if they do. I don't think they do. I think Iveo does. It's kind of nice because you can tell which frequency they're tuned based on their location. There's really not much of any action here on Victoria. Is Victoria Approach covering Friday Harbor? I don't think they do. No. Yeah, why would that make any sense? Yeah, no, that's not going to be covered. That'll be under Seattle Center. Unless they have some sort of agreement for overlap or something. Virtually. Okay. Let's get in and get things started up here. Check our fuel. We're gonna load pretty heavy fuel-wise because she does chug. She does chug. Slash, there's really just not that much room for fuel in this plane. We'll start with, I think what we normally, the biggest tank is center, right? Or are they? No? They all? Yeah. No, rear's the lowest, so why don't we load up front and center. We'll put a good amount in the rear just to have there if we need to switch out. And we're going to add some packs today. We'll be about 65% load. We'll shift that stuff up. There. Okay. Load looks good. Let's get our radios going. And we'll get some other stuff. We do have a 530. I think we might be able to do without. We probably could do without, honestly, but I'll keep it there just to have a map with us at least to have a moving map. I don't really plan on using it that much. It's gonna be mostly on heading. You guys will see it's mostly directs here tonight, and that reminds me I need to actually put my plan back in on SkyVector. I am using SkyVector tonight because we are going to navigate the Seattle Bravo airspace, and by navigate I mean mostly fly underneath. Kenmore Air operations really don't go much above 2,500, and that's when required. Like as we get toward Mount Rainier, we may climb up to 5,000 or so, just to stay clear, and we'll be on that outer shelf of the Bravo, so we'll be fine there. But other than that, I don't really plan on climbing above 2,500 tonight. And most of their operations, honestly, are VFR at or below 1,500 is what they're normally doing, just to give you an idea. We are headed ultimately down to 60 Whiskey. We have stops tonight in Friday Harbor, Payne Fields, W55. Oh, that's Lake Union. That's Kenmore Air Base. It's a Kenmore Sea Base in South Lake Union. That's where that is. And we'll have, hopefully anyway, we'll have flight following all the way this evening. So, we could skip Payne. I could be argued out of Payne just because it's so close to Lake Union, but it's a decent flight down there, and we could just kind of cruise at 1,500 until Lake Union, and we'll be fine. This should be a lot of fun, guys. So a little bit of a few landings on the ground and a few on the water tonight. I couldn't think of a better plane and a better contract carrier to do that with this evening. We'll start on center, and we want prop Yeah, I'm doing an hour early because the event started, I think, 2 hours ago, so I want to catch a good piece of control here stuck. But don't worry, we're still on the ground in Bellingham, so you got good time, and of course it'll be a quick start for you. So, and we got to call up control and everything first too, and I got to figure out which frequency is going to be covering Bellingham up here. I'm going to start with D because that's one that's not usually used. 3515. It's going to be pretty busy. So 3515 going in.
All good. Southwest 3657, turn right heading 060.
3657. Southwest 3657.
Pilot Club 711, Seattle Center, roger. Number 55 Lima Golf Oakland, or correction, Seattle. 55 Lima Golf, roger.
He should light up with a circle around him when I...
Air Canada 919, flighting 270 now.
So maybe 28.
Delta
let's try 28.3.
30, correction, Delta 2430 Oakland, correction, Seattle. Delta 2430 Seattle.
Yeah, he's focused on the south end. He's not going to be covering up here. There's no way. Way too far. So if he's on the far south end, he's handling
Southwest
transition from
2730.
Oakland. Why don't we try A?
November 1, Romeo Bravo, Seattle Center, turn 20 degrees west immediately for traffic.
November 1,
20 degrees west, November 1, Romeo Bravo.
I'm just looking these guys up to see.
November 1, Romeo Bravo, climb maintain flight level 260, that'll be your final.
Climb maintain flight level 260, understood, November 1, Romeo Bravo.
He's coming out of Portland. I don't think that's going to be him either.
Seattle Center, Southwest 190, we're back, thanks.
Let's try B.
Southwest 490, thank you.
24.2.
Seattle Center, JetBlue 2145, flight level 23, descending 12,000, 270 knots.
JetBlue 2145, Seattle Center, hello.
Seattle B Center.
Delta 1980, same Mach number.
Delta 1980.
Center Southwest 1601, need to step away just for a couple minutes if that's possible.
He's coming up from the south.
Southwest 1601. Well, let me find you real quick. Southwest 1601, negative.
Okay.
19225.
Delta 1980, Seattle Center.
This is more like an approach frequency. I wonder if that's reserved for VFR traffic or something.
Be direct to Temple.
They can't all be covering everyone.
Contact Seattle Center 128.3, good day. United 7985, contact Seattle Center 128.3, good day.
United 795. He's coming in too. And there's no good, I don't know, they're kind of all over the place. They're just splitting it based on progress into the airspace or something, I'm not sure.
Contact Center 128.3. November 867, November X-ray. Proceed direct to Chins, cross Chins at or above 12,000, or sorry. Proceed direct to Chins, cross Ratty at or above 12,000, 270 knots, Seattle Center 3007.
It's looking kind of dim in here. I didn't notice that. I don't know if it's just livery or the
November
plane
867,
has
November X-ray.
polarized. I'm gonna wait for this guy to respond and then I'm gonna shoot. See what happens.
Sorry, 867 November X-ray. Proceed direct to Chins, rejoin the Chins arrival, cross Ratty at and maintain 12,000 and 270 knots. Say again?
Seattle Center, good evening. Kenmore 829. We're on the ground at Bellingham. What's the best center frequency to contact for flight following?
Where are you on the ground at?
Bellingham, Bravo, Lima, India.
Stand by, but I believe it's going to be, try Seattle Center on 124.2, I believe.
We'll try 24.2. Thanks, Kenmore 829.
I don't think I have an horizon. Hold on. There you are, horizon 3646, Seattle Center. Welcome.
Seattle Center, good evening. Kenmore 829. We're on the ground at Bellingham. We were just referred from another center frequency for flight following.
Kenmore at Bellingham, Seattle Center 128.3.
We'll try 28.3, Kenmore. Thanks.
Two 4.2.
I'm going back through them all again. What the heck, man?
Southwest
I
490,
just went
Seattle
through
Center
these.
124.2. Southwest 490, Seattle Center. Southwest 490, Seattle Center.
Seattle Center, I apologize.
Southwest 490, contact Seattle Center 124.2.
124.2, sorry, got.
Seattle Center, good afternoon. Airbus 666 Heavy is 11 for 15.
666 heavy. Interesting. Okay.
Airbus 666, Seattle Center, climb maintain, what was your cruise altitude? I have 1,000 in here.
They never gave me a cruise altitude, but could we go 370?
Yeah, climb maintain level 370, works for me.
Thank you very much. I was never able to get it taken care of. 370, Airbus 666, and we were told to maintain 250 till 15,000.
Yeah, speed restriction's still in place. Yeah, it's really busy.
Seattle Center, good evening. Kenmore 829 on the ground at Bellingham looking for flight following. Was referred by a couple other centers.
Kenmore 829, Roger. If you're on the ground at Bellingham, I can't do much. Get airborne, call Vancouver or Victoria Terminal 133.85, and then they'll probably send you back to me.
Alright, headed out to the San Juans. We'll bounce off Victoria and come back to you 829. Thanks.
Yeah, you probably won't talk to me again. It'll be Victoria and Seattle approach.
Roger. $33.85. Okay. Actually, I swore he said $13.85, but I'm seeing $33.85. So we'll call.
JetBlue 2145, contact approach 123.9er.
123.9er, JetBlue 2145.
I saw that in the notes.
Delta 102, on for.
Right. So we'll just monitor that.
For
and
sure.
We'll take off.
Contact Vancouver Center with your request, because you're now out of my airspace. Okay. Actually, no, stand by. Stay with me for now. Stay in the hold.
Roger, Jazz 807.
Okay, guys, so this is going to be pretty direct.
Jazz 807, would you mind disconnecting and reconnecting real quick?
And Friday Harbor has a NDB. We'll just kind of fly toward that. I don't know if we're going to pick it up here.
807, back with it.
I may have... Do I have to switch out the 530?
807, could you refile your flight plan?
Yeah, there it is.
807, we just did.
Boy, ADF and DME. May have to switch this mid-flight, dude. Oh dear. All right, Friday Harbor's 284.
807, you're still with Seattle. Try disconnecting and going for like 806 for Jazz.
25 miles out.
Roger. Oh, do you want us to refile to Victoria?
Jazz, 807, no, that's my job.
Okay, Roger. We are filed to Seattle right now, 807.
Jazz 807, turn left heading 270,
Gen on
and
let's
disconnect, reconnect as Jazz 806.
Okay, I'm going to switch over to Unicom. It's actually 2295 here, but we are going to be courteous to others. I think we're the only people here, to be honest, but I'll just throw out a call. Let's grab the winds really quick here in Bellingham. 180 at 6, so we'll depart to the south. So we're going to be a... We are going to be a... If I could bring up the chart really quick. We're going to be taxied via Hotel Alpha Bravo, runway 16. Bellingham traffic, Kenmore Air 829, GA parking, taxi runway 16, via Hotel Alpha Bravo, Bellingham. One of the things you may encounter when you do big events like these is there may be more people on Unicom than you expect, and the reason is everyone else is all hands on deck at the main airport, which tonight obviously is Seattle. But we're going to get plenty of action later, I can promise you. I will do my best to annoy the heck out of the controllers dealing with with the 40 plane lines of IFR traffic coming into and out of Seattle. Alright, so instruction was to call Victoria approach on departure. We have a Jazz Air hanging out up there. I don't know where he's going. He doesn't look like he's going to Seattle. His flight plan says Seattle, but he'd be really the only guy to look out for here. I think probably the main reason they have this sharing agreement in terms of traffic between Victoria Approach Center and Seattle Center is because most of the, in fact, I think it's not really an international flight, but the big flights out of Bellingham really just go to Hawaii, so they're going to be flying over and climbing out of Victoria Approach airspace. Pretty much all the time. I mean, obviously you've got a good amount of GA traffic, flying up and down here, but the big flights, the airline flights, as far as I knew, the only thing you could get direct out of here was to Hawaii. I don't even know if that's still going, to be honest. I just knew it was pretty cheap back when they started it, like 4 years ago. Bellingham traffic, Kenmore Air 829 entering runway 16 for departure to the south. That'll be right traffic, right crosswind. Bellingham. Here's something. Oh, okay. It was just sensing that because of all the... I got you. Why is my gyro rolling? Let's go to San Juan's. my outbound heading? Roughly 215. Start with 210 because I can actually see it right now. Get things kind of stable. We'll continue on. That is way too much. Nose down there. Should be up 500. We can do a little better than that. Give her 700 here. Alright, so we're airborne 1,000 feet. Oh, jeez. Yep, there's the... Victoria approaching. Good evening, Kenmore Air 829. We're climbing 1,000 feet just west of Bellingham Airport, looking for flight falling over Friday Harbor.
Kenmore 829 Squawk 0729.
0729, 829. Oh. Ah, it's stuck! Oh no! I'm gonna have to put it in here. Hold up. Wait. Ah!
29, there you go. You're identified. You're VFR to Friday Harbor, is that correct?
Yeah, VFR, we're slant alpha, VFR to Friday Harbor 2,500.
Kenmore 829, you cleared through the Victoria Control Zone, altitude restriction listed.
They're cleared through Victoria Control Zone 829. I don't think we're climbing. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, what's going on? There we go.
Jazz 806, what's your fuel looking like?
That's 806. We got 700
And as you can see,
available.
we
We
are
got
headed
like 7
straight to
minutes.
the Friday Harbor, and it is a little bit on the south side of the field. We're only 20 miles away. So
70 minutes. Roger, Jazz
we're
806.
bang on where we want to go here.
Oh, 7 minutes, not 17.
No, an
7.
hour and
That's
10
right.
minutes. 70 minutes, Jazz 806.
Oh, okay. 70 minutes. Right, okay, thank you.
We're actually looking for W33. We're not planning, unless, I don't know. Yeah, why don't we land on the land, the actual Friday Harbor Airport, just because I didn't specify it to the controller, and also we'll be doing a landing in Lake Union after we hit Painfield, so I'm fine with that. So, transponder's stuck. It's showing 9. Like, he identified me as 9, but it doesn't type, and I can't seem to change it in Vatsim either. So I don't know. I'm talking to Victoria approach. It's just stuck there. Try to clear. And it's just... That sucks. Well, I don't know, Vatsim won't let me squawk it either. It's giving me an invalid bounce back, so I don't know.
Says
there's-
806, turn right, heading 270.
It's mass 2,500, so roll back down here.
Says 806, right, heading 270.
To the right, 270, Jazz 806. Sorry about that. We had some connection issues.
No problem. Kenmore 829, Friday Harbor is slightly out of my control zone. Actually, never mind. But you're still gonna cross Seattle control zone. If you still want fly followings, you're probably gonna have to wait a fair bit of time. So I advise you to maybe get below 2,500 and never contact Seattle, stay on advisory.
So the instruction is to go below 2,500 and then continue on my own on advisory.
Kenmore 829. Yeah, well, I'd really suggest not going with Seattle. You can stay with me. You're probably gonna bust a bit the airspace of Seattle. I can give you a vector for about I don't know, 8 miles. If you turn right now, heading 250 for 9 miles, you're gonna stay with me. But if you keep going south, you're gonna bust through Seattle, and you either stay with me until Seattle authorizes the handoff, or you go back to advisory. So you got 3 options there. Stay with me for your flight, stay with me before the handoff, or go to advisory.
Why don't we, I can turn right heading 250 and stay with you then. And then, will you handle departures out of Friday Harbor too?
Friday Harbor is on control, but as soon as you get airborne, I can give you flight followings and back to your course.
That sounds great. We'll do that. I'm on 250 now.
Roger, thanks. Says A06, descend 4,200.
This, the reason I chose this is because, well, we see a little bit more island. This is Orcas Island here. And this is obviously a beautiful little
Trying to
area.
maintain 4,200, Jazz 806. Sorry about that.
The West Sound is sorry, East Sound is right at the that thin part of the curve of the island. You'll see the airport pop out here in a second. So that's one reason. The other reason is that if we can give a little bit of time for Seattle to calm down, I think we may get a little better service as we head south. There's Orcas Island airfield there. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Never gets old, man. Flying this bird out here. I'll tell you what. Friday Harbor should be at a, yeah, see, so 20, 30, 40, so like a 200 heading. I still have NDB in, so we know when to turn direct. I'm just trying to look. It might be, boy, that looks pretty bad. But I think that's actually past
Victoria
radar.
Bravo, hello, Challenger 1, Romeo Bravo, 1000, descending 5000.
You do not want to be in that, otherwise we're going to be grabbing an IFR clearance. Yeah, what up, Nizzy and G-Funk? Beautiful start here. We got full control. Actually talking to Victoria right now.
Question November 1, Romeo Bravo, squawk 4750.
You're just catching the beginning. This is the first flight. And it's been extended a little bit so that we can...
Squawking 4750, no Charlie.
Man.
Challenger 1, Romeo Bravo.
Jazz A06, turn left, heading 180.
That
Still
quick
up
spot's
180,
weird
Jazz
at this
806.
angle. We're still in center. Okay. We're still kind of descending here. Bounced around a little bit. Holy cow. Yeah, it does get bouncy around this, around Orcus. That is the one thing. How you boys doing? Transponder needs a look at this plane.
1 Romeo Bravo,
realize
are you
that.
clocking 4750?
Hey, Sam, Challenger 1 Romeo Bravo.
1 Romeo Bravo, squawk out in for me.
Oh no, you're good. I mean, it's outside the normal. Normally it'd be 8 o'clock, so I totally get it. I anticipated
806, turn left heading
pretty sparse.
110, cleared ILS 09 approach.
But we're in a slower
110
plane,
to
and
the
we're
left,
not going that far
straight
today,
Niner,
so
Jazz
it
806.
works out in your favor.
Okay, 1 Romeo Bravo, you identified, for some reason you're United for me. Confirm you're on the Disco arrival?
Hey, Sam, on the Disco for arrival, Challenger 1 Romeo Bravo.
United, question. 1 Romeo Bravo, descend to 5000. Altimeter 3005 in Victoria, you can expect an ILS 09.
Be a left turn about 160 right now. It's probably about to turn us south.
That's 1 Romeo Bravo.
Which is
Jazz 806, field on sight. Can we get the visual for Niner?
Jazz 806, the field is at you, 11
right there, we're just
11
passing it,
miles out. Confirm you have an insight.
Confirming field on sight, Jazz 806.
Jazz 806, cleared visual approach, 09 approach.
Cleared visual on Niner, Jazz 806, thanks, sir.
Kenmore 829, resume on navigation.
oh nav for 829. It'll be back behind us here. We overshot, so we can continue. There she is. And approach Kenmore 820. We have the field in sight, so we'll go ahead and cancel services for now, and we'll catch you when we can take back off.
Kenmore 829, roger, go back to advisory for your landing, I'll see you.
Over to advisory, talk to you soon. 829. Because of the weird situation here, I might actually throw a plan in to Vatsim just because they have something to hand off. Might make service a little bit smoother because Seattle's, again, so busy right now. Anything we can do to help them out. This is not the normal advisory frequency for the San Juans either, but we're going to roll with it. Friday Harbor traffic, Kenmore 829 is a Beaver, 1,200, straight in runway 16, about 5 miles north, Friday Harbor. KC Chief PM. Look, Stuck changed his name. Look, guys. Frickin' Chiefs. Ismo, how you doing, man? Oh, shoot. One thing I forget pretty often in this plane is gear. Because normally we're just bouncing around in the water in this plane, so it's never good. If we go direct to Payne, we will be crossing Whidbey. They're not staffing Whidbey approach anyway, and that's military, so that should be no. We'll probably, from here, we'll probably get handed off to Seattle approach, I'm guessing. Obviously not going to be high enough tonight to get flight following with center. Seattle approach may get us down to Narrows. I'm not sure what the instruction will be once we're south of Narrows. I don't do this kind of stuff that often, unless I'm doing like a little trainer thing. Certainly not seaplane stuff on a network. It's the first for that, so far so good. Landing on the ground with floats, very different experience. So we'll just kind of roll up and roll back out here. Friday Harbor traffic, Kenmore 829 is clear. Runway 16, we're going to taxi back via Alpha and for a southbound departure. Friday Harbor. We'll just do a slow roll here and we'll put a quick plan in. And one of the reasons is I can put in the remarks that we're live and maybe drive a few people in here. It is a busy airspace tonight, so take a little bit advantage of that. Let's see, so for Payne, I'll just put in the Penn Cove and the Payne VORs, just really as placeholders. That's almost direct anyway. The alternate, sure, we'll put in, why don't we put in BBS for the alternates, Skagit. None of that really matters. We'll be at 1500. CBB PAE. Operator is Kenmore. Oops. Performance. Date of flight is the... It's probably the 12th, honestly. We can get rid of all this. And we can get rid of that too. Great. Nope. We rolled 2 stop. A little bit uphill here. Who's that? Is that Stuck? Oh no, Stunk droned. What the heck? Just 1500 for this next one. Down to Painfield. And I think... Oh, they're stuck. Yes. Looking very nice. We got the Beaver squad, baby. Oh, Stunk droned. I got it now. I got the joke. Wow, that took way too long. 17... Oops. Oh, shoot. It's 33.85, I think, for our Victoria dude. So we want... I want to put that in down here. I think 17. What was it? 17.2. There we go. We got CVV. I'm not picking it up here, and I don't know if I choose ADF DME nav. I don't know if I will pick it up. Certainly not expecting to be able to track it. So, and I think I just rolled past the last. Is there a way on here? Or is that just back to more parking? Yeah, well, we'll have to go around. Looks like... It's alright, Stug's starting up anyway. This plane would be in the water, just to the northeast. Well, I mean, I'm sure an occasional one lands on land for whatever reason. There's Mount Baker out in the distance there. But, this would be going to W33, Friday Harbor would be the water one. Friday Harbor traffic, Kenmore 829 entering runway 16, departure to the south, straight out. Friday Harbor. Don't forget to like the stream tonight. Drop a sub too, super helpful. On our way to 200 here pretty quickly. Much appreciated. And we're off on the second flight. To Painfield.
Oh, Victoria Terminal, Hexon 170 with you, Commodore 11 for 16.
You Canada 170 Victoria Terminal, good day. The correction in Seattle is very busy. Just expect a hold at Rowish. I will give you an inbound course soon.
Okay, check marks, one for hold, Rush, Hurricane 170.
Victoria approach, good evening, Kenmore 829, just departed Friday Harbor, going up to 1500 flight following to Payne. I dropped a plan in this time.
2 aircraft at once, Kenmore 829, squawk, actually sir.
For Kenmore 829 I heard squawk and then I heard static.
Kenmore 829, where are you heading?
Kilo Papa Alpha Echo Painfield.
Kenmore 829. I can't open your flight plan. Give me a second.
Now we're going to be out of his airspace pretty soon, so honestly, it's just going to transfer me over. So yeah, so I don't think we can actually use
Canada 170, hold at Rowish, inbound course. Hold on.
And I don't think we're going to need NDBs anymore, so might as well switch over.
Okay, I don't know what's happening with my system right now. Air Canada 170, hold at Rowish, inbound 130, right turn, 2 minutes on the leg, and expect further clearance at 03150.
Alright, clear to Roche, inbound
130,
right
turn. 15, 19 minute hold. Oh, it feels bad, dude. vertical speed's all sorts of messed up right now. This aircraft, I don't know what's going on. Didn't I have issues with it when we were flying it in Norway? I feel like I did. Direct pen code would be on the 129 heading.
Okay, Kenmore 829, I think, is your call sign. I still can't identify you. Turn right heading. Actually, I know where you are, but I can't fully identify you on my scope. Turn right heading 270, climb at 2,500. You clear through the Victoria control zone.
Right 270 up to 2,500 and clear through Victoria. 829.
1 Romeo Bravo winds 080 at a clear line 09.
I just realized that's the opposite direction.
Clear line
Right?
0 Nana, November 1, Romeo Bravo. Victoria Terminal, I can 170.
You can at 170.
Yeah,
go
can
ahead.
we request right about your where with the default A320 Microsoft? So we might need a voucher here.
Yeah, I can at 170. Roger. I see you've turned there. Turn back on course 150.
Alright, heading 150, Bergen 1.
Air Canada 108, we were designated to frequency descending 16,000.
You can at 108. I think the controller sent you the wrong frequency. Contact Vancouver Terminal 1286.
1286, Air Canada 108.
Victoria Approach, quick question. I'm having transponder issues. Am I squawking right now, 0729er?
Kenmore 839. I 829. Sorry. I mean, I have a radar signature for you, but I don't have any flight plan nor a squawk code there. So I don't think so.
We try a squawk recycle for 829.
829. Yep. Just give me a second.
He's bringing me up so he can pass me off the Seattle approach. That's what he's doing. I understand now.
November 1, Romeo Bravo for Dicky Jet.
Kenmore 829. I don't exactly know what's the issue there. I have your radar signature. I have your... I mean, I can see you on the scope, but I don't have any flight plan. Would you mind disconnecting and reconnecting with a different call sign and refiling your flight plan?
Sure, I'll try that real quick. 829, thanks. Okay, so what? Kenmore... Man, that's my... Alright, we'll do Kenmore 3829. And then we'll try refiling, rather.
Right, you pretty much discussion good.
November 1, Romeo Bravo, good.
And that Kenmore is back, 3829 now. VFR 0717? What the heck?
3829. Hello again, Victoria Terminal. I had a different symbol there. Just give me a second.
Yeah, Seattle's overloaded for sure. I don't know what's going on server side, but... Ooh, buddy. Man, by the time we get to...
3829, squawk 0717.
apparently shows I'm squawking 0717. I don't know how. It seems like magic.
Alright, well that's good news. Are you squawking much out?
According to the transponder.
Or a... Come on, 3829, you're identified. You want to go south, right?
We're southeast bound to Everett, Kilo Papa Alpha Echo.
Roger, standby. Air Canada, correction break, Air Canada 170, right heading 260.
Riding 260, present on. Do you know how long it'll take to settle?
Air Canada 170, I have no idea. I've passed your handoff request about 5 minutes ago. Last time I had a plane inbound from Vancouver was about 10 minutes.
Okay, check that, thank you.
Pop outside. Did we get Stuggo airborne? I'm missing some people. It's really busy out here, so I'm not going to see all of the multiplayer traffic. Right now, it's just too busy. A good amount of those people down in Seattle are probably also on Vatsim as well. This is the busiest I've seen Seattle, I think, ever on Vatsim, to be honest. But most of that huge string that was coming in from, I think, Salt Lake City is done. Got a string coming up from California right now. Looks like Sacramento's pretty popular. San Francisco. Bunch of
Kenmore
molasses.
38 to 29, I've got one good news, one bad news. The good one is I finally figured out your tag. The bad news is same thing as your flight to Friday Harbor. You'll probably going to expect at least a 10 minutes delay inbound for Seattle. Do you want to switch to en route or keep the flight following in my beautiful voice?
We'll switch over to Unicom, and then I guess I'm assuming contact the Seattle approaching Payne then.
Kenmore 38 to 29, yes, sounds about right. Though you're probably going to be with terminal, which is like, I assume the busiest frequency there. So, Kenmore 38 to 29, resume on navigation, switch to en route, not above 2,500 for how you contact me before climbing.
Alright, we'll continue on route, and thanks for your service. Hope you have a good night, 3829.
Good night, you too.
Alright, so we gotta go back behind us.
You're going at 170, right, heading 010.
010, Canal 170.
It's probably 110. It'd be nice to pick up a VOR today. You know, that would be helpful. To start putting in directs here. We are eastbound now, so I'm actually going to descend down to 1500. And honestly, given that Payne Tower is not on, we should, unless we get one of those squelch messages or whatever from Vatsim, because their approaches spaces don't really match the sectional, we should be able to slip in without contacting them. But it doesn't always work out that way on Vatsim, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, we're headed toward Everett now. That, Penn Cove is just, I don't know what's going on here. Oh, what up, Connie? Glad to be able to pop in a little bit earlier. I was out and about, man. I was super busy today, out of nowhere, so I wasn't able to stay long, but looked fun. Was that in, does the cows, do they have that in MSFS now? The only thing I saw was on X-Plane. Let's try to throw in. Oh, it's unreleased. Oh, so you got that special Connie Connect. I see. 110.6. I wonder if that will be less stubborn. Or if there's something wrong completely with... I mean, I'm not that high. And yet... Boy, I sure feel like I would be getting Penco normally by now. I have a bad feeling about these. He said I probably will be in touch with terminal. I don't know what that means. Terminal is not a thing for Seattle, so I don't. It's one of the approach frequencies, I assume. Well, I'll get buzzed here if, but I should be able to slip under the Bravo shell. And not be contacted. So, I guess we'll just do that to relieve, but I'm going to call for flight following from Payne. That is happening. Because I want to transit the Bravo with flight following. Oh, they didn't even ask for it. They just sent it to you. That's even better. Heck yeah. Yeah, I'm not either. I feel, even though it's in a sim, I feel claustrophobic. Even though it's simulated. I feel really, you know, I'm not a small dude. So even simulating a diamond just makes me feel like I'm cramped. Let's see, so if I want to force the issue, I could fly into the Bravo. But I would actually have to get pretty high. I mean, I'd have to start my flight. I'd have to go, let's see, down to Kenmore is a 173, so I could get up to 3,500 flying out of Payne, and that would force the issue. But realistically, what these guys do is they fly under. Like, they would just do that flight at 1,500. So... I don't know. "17 miles, I feel like I'm going to be really annoying to the approach controller if I ask for following. We can fly underneath and see if I get yelled at. If I do get yelled at, then that would be, you'd be able to see why it's so weird sometimes on this network. And their approach space doesn't really match the Bravo. Front is full, rear, okay, oh, middle's getting quite low. Let's switch to front. . as I said before, this thing chugs. I'm pushing it kind of hard right now. You know, since he sent us out to Victoria. Gotta make up for lost time here. Dismo man, how you doing? How's Fallout World? Looks like G-Funk's in the Twin Otter, and Stuggabar is in the Beaver as well. I have not seen them because all the traffic. They'll pop in at some point here. Certainly south of Seattle, I feel like you'll get some more multiplayer. Flight's going to take quite a bit more time than I thought it was going to. So we are just now. So Friday Harbor, where we took off straight out on a 160 heading-ish, is right there. So we're just now making progress toward Payne and the Penco VOR, which somehow I'm still not picking up. I'm thinking that the receivers are broken. DME. I'm just not getting anything right now. I wonder if it works without the GPS. Can you try it? No, I have to choose GPS or analog radio. Okay, wait. Yes, I think it works with radio only. So let's do that then. So what is our current? We're set for 110 right now. Let's see how close we are. Oh, really? It's that close, huh? 60? Yeah, we're really close to it. That's okay though. More concerned with direct to Payne VOR, so I think it saved that. Yeah, 110.6, so we can just. That should be closer to 110. I'm not really concerned with Penco because we're really close to it right now. That's why it's all over the place. So for Everett, yeah, 113, 112, 113. So just a couple notches to the right should get us direct. And I'm probably going to throw that one into 1 just so I remember that it's on 1. We can throw in the next one in a second. Which, no, what I'm using. It's really just going to be visual down the sound, I think. We just want to be, closer to the peninsula than Seattle proper. We want to be kind of over West Seattle at least, and we want to be no higher than 3,500 would be the recommendation. And obviously, we're going to stop at Kenmore Air Harbor in South Lake Union. And then after that, we want to just make sure that we depart direct west and get out that way. Otherwise, we're gonna be forced to contact. And we'll see. Again, we'll see if they yell at me as I'm flying underneath the Bravo. What is this thing? What is this Starfield thing? What do you guys know about that? It's a new game coming from Bethesda, I think, right? Really bouncy here. Whidbey Island. You're gonna fly over the whole thing basically until you see there's Mount Rainier. We'll be down there later. That's not as far as it looks, especially in a plane. What was I looking for? Oh, I think we may use, if anything, and we won't really be using the Seattle VOR. To get into Narrows, we're going from we're going to fly the canal out to the Sound, then fly south to Narrows. Yeah, I don't really see any purpose for Olympia's probably the general direction we're going to be using, if anything. I mean, for DME purposes, maybe we want. Seattle BOR. Olympia's 13.4. That right now. That's okay though. And this is where they're doing the majority of their flying. They're really not going higher than this, based on what I read. And they really don't do bad weather flights. You know, if they have required maintenance and stuff. They'll usually end up in Renton or something, and given the day, obviously later in the year may have to, but for the most part these guys are visual, better below 2,000. I think I can see the approach lights. Maybe not. That's just downtown Everett over there. There's Payne right there. That's Payne Field. So indeed we are a little bit to the right that we need to. But that's okay. I'm going to stay a little bit north of it because we can turn on to a final for the 16s. However, the wind is 350 so we're going to be aiming for, actually we should aim for midfield here. We should go into a left downwind for, or should we go into right downwind for 16, for 34 right, I wonder. Oh man, that sucks. It's okay. It's still the outer shelf, it's not gonna be a problem. And so we'll do left traffic for the big runway. Yeah, real time is pretty, but they don't really do these sightseeing flights at night, so I decided to. It's actually, let's see, 1-6 left and 3-4 right is right traffic. So let's do that. We'll do right traffic on the small runway, which is where they would probably operate this plane out of course. You have a good amount of horizon Alaska traffic to Maine still, and some business jets. Traffic, Kenmore 3829. It's Beaver 1500 entering right traffic on the downwind for runway 3-4 right 8. Our fuel still pretty good in the front. We'll add some fuel here, Payne. And we'll just kind of follow Highway 99 to the south for this next one. 17-mile flight, pretty short. down into Kenmore Air Harbor, and that'll be our gateway to South Sound from there. I can see 1-6 left right there, so yeah, we're pretty skinny right now. Can't for the life of me figure out why they thought that view was useful. It's about one of my only complaints about that update. Actually, it never really changed that. It was like that when the plane dropped. Strange view. Traffic, Kenmore 3829, short final, 3-4 rights. That's why it's helpful to have those 90-degree views. So far we haven't been contacted, which is good. See if we get contact on this next flight. I'll be shocked if we don't. I think, why don't we pull off here? I think there might be, I don't know, some hangars. We'll pretend there's fuel over here. Main traffic Kenmore 3829 is clear of 348. Main. I'm just going to top off center, put a little bit of front back in, and we'll be back off. Boom. Magic. I think I see some Vatsim traffic over there. There might be someone coming to Maine. Hold up. Let me check the map really quick. Someone definitely departing to the north. Looks like you got a Vancouver, got a Friday Harbor. Yeah, no, never mind. Just some guy going north, I guess. Sorry I can't see you guys multiplayer yet. One of these times you'll pop up. Paying traffic, Kenmore 3829, taxi via Foxtrot for a southbound departure via right traffic, runway 34 right, Spain. This guy in multiplayer is landing here, for sure. I see some trails up above as well. Some people going to Vancouver. Oh, they're stuck. Shoot. I wonder... Oh! You're coming in on 1-6? No! No! Oh God! Why are you landing south? Well, that was a close one. Look at the mural. Oh yeah. Oh Jesus. Traffic Kenmore 3829 departing on a right downwind, southbound, medical. Hey. Oh, there they are. I see Stug and G-Funk. Let's go. So remember, we're not climbing beyond 1500. Oh, jeez. Should I file something else? Yeah, I maybe should. What do we want to put in there? See Seattle down there. You're looking at Kenmore. This is their main. This is kind of their main business address. Obviously, Kenmore Air in Kenmore, and they do fly in here. I think this is more storage than anything on the lake. I don't know how many like tours you can book directly here. Most of that is in South Lake Union because that's obviously a tourist hotspot. So what we're going to do here, we're going to fly straight south, or we're pretty close to south anyway. When this Lake Washington here, when it curves to the right, just south of Husky Stadium, we will follow that. And I'm not going to try to fly under any bridges because I can't remember if they're rendered right in the sim, but we'll probably head just over I-5 and drop into Lake Union. That'll be this flight, 17 short miles, and then we'll get out of, we'll depart to the west toward Alki Point and fly out toward Vashon Island. And we'll land at, Tacoma Narrows, and then we'll swing out, see Mount Rainier, and then land at the new Puyallup Tribes collaboration airstrip at Ruston Point. It's getting a little foggy on the south. Doesn't surprise me. That's not good for us. It's not good at all. But it may just be rendering that way at a distance. It may not be too bad. I should probably look. I'll have a look ahead on SkyVector just in case. See how far south that is. So Kelso is IFR right now. That's way south. All the other stations got VFR. Looks like some scattered. Should see some scattered to the south, but we'll see. Hopefully we'll be low enough. Won't be an issue. Can I see Husky Stadium? There's the let's see. There's the 520 bridge, there's the I-90 bridge. That is, let's see. There's Green Lake. Husky Stadium should be maybe back behind there. I think these are some of the buildings for it. Yeah, that's it right there. That's Husky Stadium. Whoa! Seattle A1 approach. Okay, so we're just going to descend and follow the water. There's Husky Stadium. Interchange. We'll keep north here. It starts to get really tight airspace wise if I go south of the water here, so I'm just going to stay with it. I can't get a good view of that stadium because of that default view. There she is. Softball complex back there. Whoop. Mont Lake cut. They do come in low, not this low. This would be crazy if you were driving on I-5. Oh, sir. And Lake Union. So, to depart here, we're going to head up to the right there. There's a canal there. Switch over to center tank here. Let's see, Seattle. It was Seattle A1 approach, 19-2, that contacted us. We could contact it, but then again, I don't know, but we could listen in, at least. We can get some, it's been kind of quiet, so why don't we at least listen in? He didn't respond if a flight polling was available, so probably busy.
Departure Delta 1138, I'm sorry, could you please confirm that direct to waypoint, please?
Delta 1138, that's going to be direct Kimberly, India, Mike Bravo VR.
India Mike Bravo VR, thanks so much, Delta 1138.
Horizon Air 2182, climb and maintain 15,000.
Climb and maintain 15,000, Horizon Air 2092.
Confirming that was 350 for United, or FedEx 734.
FedEx 734, negative 130.
130, FedEx 734.
And FedEx 734, when able, proceed direct Suma.
Direct Suma, FedEx 734.
Seattle departure, Alaska 514's 3003, gotta go on 7.
That sounds like Slant Alpha.
514, Seattle departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 6,000.
6,000, Alaska 514.
Yeah, that's Slant Alpha.
Horizon Air 2182, proceed direct Suma.
Direct to Suma for Horizon Air 2182.
Delta 1138, contact Seattle Center 128.3, we'll see you.
Over to center 128.3, thanks for the ATC, Delta 38.
Take care. FedEx 734, contact Seattle Center 128.3. Check in the direct to your waypoint.
Sorry.
Choppy.
We'll tell them we're direct to waypoint, and can you repeat the waypoint, radio frequency, 734?
Their docking place is out here. It's getting worse though. There's a lot of traffic.
128.3, FedEx 734.
So we'll kind of swing by. We're gonna swing back north. There's a Space Needle, of course. And
Alaska 514, climb and maintain 15, correction 14,000
west
and direct north.
Initially, right, and then south.
Okay, 14,000, right direct Normie, Alaska 514.
Delta 729, Seattle departure, you with me?
Yeah, you can see some of the planes now. The Kenmore planes and the people.
Delta Lima 729, Seattle departure, radar contact, maintain
Kenmore Air Harbor.
Maintain 5, correction, maintain 6,000.
They do the fireworks.
Walker 2774, appreciate your help. I'm maintain 15,000.
On the major holidays.
15,000, Walker's
And
2774.
there's a bike path that goes right down this side. I've biked many, many, many times to get to downtown. Before it gets too bad frame-wise, I'm going to get out of here. Sorry, guys, I
Departure,
lost you
Ice Air
again.
11 Papa is 2.1 for 5 on the missed approach, climbing to 5,000 on runway heading.
Horizon
Oh, yeah,
2182, contact tail center 128.3.
28.3 will be the Horizon Air 2129.
Aircraft calling on the missed approach, take call sign over.
Ice Air 11 Papa.
Ice Air 11 Papa, Seattle departure. Roger, fly heading 340, maintain 4000.
Okay, 340, maintain 4,000. Ice Air 11 Papa.
Last 514, contact tail center 128.3.
28-3, Alaska 514, we'll see it.
Delta Lima 729, climb and maintain 15,000.
Seattle departure, Amazon 2564, passing 6,904, 7,000.
Amazon 2564, Seattle departure. Radar contact, maintain 7,000 and turn left heading 280.
Basically
Left
stay
280,
as to the west part of the water as much as possible at 1500.
Delta Lima 729, I show you descending state detention.
We're having a problem with bike control here. We're just trying to get back on track.
Alright, Delta Lima 729, if you can't correct, I'm going to need you to disconnect via cannot handle emergency. Ice Air 11 Papa, turn left heading 260.
260, Ice Air 11 Papa.
It was just no problem.
Delta Lima 729, proceed direct, correction, resume the Harriman 6 support, climb maintain 15,000. Delta Lima 729, confirm 15,000.
15,000.
Delta Lima 729, proceed direct continue, contact Seattle Center 128.2.
Jet here? Where am I hearing that jet?
Amazon 2564. Climb and maintain 15,000 and turn left heading.
Can you say the turn again?
Amazon
Right in the sun, maybe?
15,000 and left
Alki
turn.
Point. There's downtown.
15,000 and 130, Amazon 25.
And we're good to not turn 90 degrees, but we can do like 45 and fly out for a little bit. So,
Federal departure 14650, passing 3,800.
Aircraft on the Qatari 650. Aircraft volumes at Qatari 650.
Qatar 650.
Qatari 650. Seattle departure radar contact. Fly heading 320. Climb and maintain 90,000.
320 and 9,000. And Qatar 650.
Departure, good evening. Alpha Bravo Delta 666 Heavy is with you, leaving 3,300. Proceed direct to Nesvik on the Summit 2 departure.
Alpha Bravo Delta 666. Seattle departure radar contact. Climb and maintain 5,000.
that's...
Climb maintain 5,000. Alpha Bravo Delta 666 Heavy.
Ice Air 11 Papa contact Seattle approach 125.6.
Okay, 1256.
Qatari Qatari 650 heavy, climb and maintain 15,000.
Climb and maintain 15,000, Qatar 650.
Alpha Bravo Delta 666, climb and maintain 15,000.
15,000, 666 heavy.
Alpha Bravo Delta 666, best rate of climb to 15,000.
The best rate of climb to 15,000, Alpha Bravo Delta 666.
All right. There's your city. Oh yeah. There's your mountain. There is Seattle, busy as ever.
Alpha Bravo Delta 666, proceed direct to Zuma.
You're gonna have
Proceed direct
Nash
to
on
Zuma,
here
Alpha
to
Bravo
the
Delta
left.
666.
Qatari 650 heavy, contact sales center 128.3.
Qatar 650, can you repeat please?
See, are we underneath? Yeah, 1,500 would be underneath the shelf as well. It's really, we only really need to contact if this turns out to be worse than it looks. I just can't tell. I mean, still pretty good viz. I think it's just going to kind of roll as we continue. It's just
Alpha Bravo Delta 666 heavy, contact Seattle center 128.3.
out toward the base of Rainier. It doesn't look too good right now.
128.2, Alpha Bravo Delta 666 heavy.
Yeah,
Good night.
Puyallup, for example, 3 statute miles with haze. So, but we aren't landing out there. So if we can stay above and out of the Bravo.
Seattle departure Alaska 1176, climbing through 3,000 for 7,000.
Alaska 1176, Seattle departure radar contact, climb and maintain 7,000.
Just keep
Climb and
Olympia.
maintain 7,000, Alaska 1176.
The reason Olympia is good here is because when in doubt, we can fly direct that and we will be out of the Bravo and currently in good conditions right now. Olympia is a bit further that way, which looks obviously, as you can tell, clearer than out that way.
Alaska 1176, climb and maintain
Good
1.
lord, there's a lot of traffic coming in on Vatsim.
Climb and
That's all
maintain
Vatsim
15,000,
traffic over
Alaska
there.
1176.
Alaska 1176, turn right heading 070.
Turn right heading 070, Alaska 1.
Seattle approach, United 1971 is inbound direct pain. Aircraft going direct pain, say call sign only. United 1971. United 1971, contact Seattle approach 125.6. Over to Seattle approach 125.6 Seattle. Departure, good evening, Walker 5,800, first center. Walker 1905, Seattle departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 7,000. 7,000, Walker 1905. Alaska 1176, right turn heading 160, proceed direct Suma.
Right turn heading 160, direct to Suma, Alaska 1176.
There's the Narrows Bridge.
That was like 3 people at once. Stand by. Alaska 1176, contact Sail Center 128.3.
128.3, but just before we go, that was heading 150, correct?
Or it might be there.
Alaska 1176, heading was
It's been a minute since I've flown in here,
right
actually.
turn heading 160.
Believe it or
Right
not.
turn heading 160, then direct to Suma, Alaska 11.
I think it's this.
On the pond, 117, tail departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 6,000.
Further south we get, the better it's going to get for both of us.
45,
Flying with, just stay with us. It'll clean up as we pull away from Seattle here.
That was 2 people once again. Walker, 1905. Best rate of climb to 15,000.
No one on the ground or scheduled into Narrows, so we're just going to we'll keep this frequency open for chatter. And I also let him know that he did message
Walker
me back.
2774, I thought we gave you a while ago.
Saying
Kind of
flight
crazy.
following.
Yeah, please contact Sail Center.
Not going to happen. So, which is fine. Kind of expected that. But I told him we may have to, like, we are headed that way, so I might need to. I can't get above 3,000 without busting the Bravo. Unless I go further south. Which I could do.
UPS 6042, were you told to contact me?
I believe so, but if it's a mistake, I can go back.
Alaska, or UPS 6042 Heavy, you're about 30 miles from Seattle, so this approach point to call me within your going this. Turn left heading 240.
Turning left heading 240, UPS 6042 Heavy.
Sure, approach, Red Wings 982 with you 13,000, coming down to 12,000.
Walker 1905, Fortune Seattle Center is closed, radar service is terminated, please change the route of great flight.
We're going to change the route, Walker 1905.
Seattle Center is closed.
On upon 117.
They are shut down right at 9.
Climb and maintain 15,000.
That's why I got on at 7, guys. Imagine if we got on at 8. Get no action.
Structure Shadow 69, 3,000 feet.
Alright, let's
Shuttle 69, scale departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 7,000.
7,000, Shadow 69.
descend and land here in Narrows. You know what? I think we might just roll this one. Let's do a touch and go. And continue on.
On upon
I think the approach lights you're seeing down there, I think is McCord Air Force Base.
Shadow departure, good evening, United 5792, with you, approaching flight level 2900.
Yeah,
55,
but center's off,
contact, climb and maintain 7,000.
and approach is not doing flight following, so...
Shuttle 69, turn right heading 080.
Actually, if we head
080,
straight
Shadow
to
69.
McCord,
69, best rate to climb to 15,000.
JBLM,
That's right up to 15, Shadow
we can
69.
climb up to 3,500. That might be what we do. And that might get us up above this layer.
On 117, heavy firm.
To the southeast. Hopefully it will. I'm not sure.
Shadow 69, proceed direct Normie, Primo navigation.
Direct Normie on navigation, Shadow 69.
United 5592, left turn heading 260, climb and maintain 15,000.
Do a touch and go.
260 on 15,000.
Departures, good day, Kenmore 128, passing 1,900.
CBS 6042, heavy turn left heading 170, contact Seattle approach 125.6.
That's going to be a bunch of messages that they're all
left
getting
heading
off.
170.
Almost
Contact
positive.
Seattle approach at 120. Oh, no. Sorry, could you repeat the frequency?
Shell 69, no further ATC, radar service terminating frequency change approved. Take care.
Switch in, Shadow 69 network, thank you.
Thank you.
Seattle departure, Amazon 2564, I believe I'm left your airspace.
Amazon 2564, A firm. I handed off the center a while ago, but they just logged off. You can mark Unicom 162.8, take care.
22.8, Unicom, thank you. Delta or Amazon 2564, thank you.
Appreciate you.
Roger, good day, Kenmore 128, passing 3,500.
Kenmore 128, tail departure, radar contact, maintain 4,000.
Maintain 4,000, Kenmore 1.
United 5950, departure United 55.
There's another Kenmore.
Resume on navigation, no further ATC, radar service terminating frequency approved.
Resume on navigation, United 5500, thank you.
Let's go. There's an Arrows Bridge. That might be doubled. I know there's a new one. I think it may have both there. I don't think they're staggered like that, even if they were doubled. So I think you got both coming in. Kind of like the Astoria one. I just can't figure out what POIs I need to delete in the sim.
Climate maintain 9,000 and turn right heading 040.
9,040, Kenmore 128.
Got some space to turn left here. And we're working our way toward Rainier now. I put in a waypoint there. If you're flying along tonight, or you're interested after the fact. I think it's Kilo Sierra something, which gets us kind of close, at least near Puyallup. And you can see Rainier is right there. So we'll get a little bit closer, and then we'll come back, and we're going to land not too far from here. Actually, we'll cross over the Narrows Bridge and land on Ruston Point, which is kind of the newer Kenmore south base. I want to go south of McCord. Actually, so that's Gray Air Force Base. That's what that is. Yeah, so we can be. Where's McCord? Should be pretty close. Like out there. That might be it there. Can't quite tell. That's great. So Gray's plenty south. That's Fort Lewis.
Kenmore 128, I'm going to maintain 15,000, no further ATC available, radar service terminated for exchange for
15,000, oh, is he in a...
15,000 over to Unicom, Kenmore 128, thanks for the HT, cheers.
A PC-12 maybe.
You closing operation, right?
Say again?
Are you closing operation now?
We're trying to get the aircraft off the ground and then we're closing it.
Okay, I'm November 24 Echo. At this time, I'm in Rudy intersection to request vector to landing 34, right?
I have no idea where you are. What's your location?
Yeah, 3005 should do it.
Location is Randy intersection for landing 34 right.
But this is not, by the way, there's recommended for VFR traffic.
You're saying Randy?
Near these.
Are you on the ground?
Near these Air Force
Negative.
bases.
I'm there right now.
Okay, well, what is your location? Because I don't have you on my scope, and I have a lot of aircraft.
Okay, my location at this time is Romeo Alpha Delta Delta Yankee
So we're not.
intersection.
We should not be doing this right now, and definitely south of here we would not be doing any of this. But this is JBLM. This is Joint Base Lewis McCord. Lewis over here, and McCord right there. giant military complex.
Zero approach, Air Canada 119, we did. We're over back. 12,000 feet, descending into 10,000 feet.
Air Canada 119, contact Seattle approach 125.6.
Good day, Seattle approach. Air Canada 119.
Delta 155, turn right, heading 090, resume on navigation, no further ATC available, radar service terminated for change for cigarette.
Switch off vehicle, see next 115.
Alright, at this point we should be able to head direct toward...
Delta 182,
right here?
Seattle departure radar contact, climb and maintain 15,000.
Yeah, so that guy isn't a PC-12. He's
Seattle Tango Golf Mike Delta uniform with Echo over Olympia.
Spokane. They probably do charters out there. Most people,
Tango
most
Golf
small
Mike
carriers
Delta
out here that do
uniform
charters
contact
out to Spokane and
25.6, thank you.
places on the Oregon coast. And... Oh, there's 3005. It's level out.
Delta 182, best rate of climb to 15,000, please.
Welcome to Delta 182.
Seattle approach, Charlie Golf Papa Whiskey, flight level 260.
Aircraft calling at 260, that's about 15,000 too high for me. That's Mari Unicom, take care.
Over to Unicom, Charlie Golf Papa Whiskey, have a good one.
The departure is good evening, Alaska 1054, passing 3,100 for 7,000.
Alaska 1054, Seattle departure radar contact, climb and maintain 7,000.
The climate is 7,000, Alaska 1054.
That's Vatsim traffic. That's might be Alaska 939 right there. Yep, I think so.
Alaska 1054, turn right heading 080.
Roger 080 for Alaska 1054.
Alaska 1054, climb and maintain 15,000.
15,000 for 1054.
Actually, this might be Alaska.
Departure Alaska 1039, climbing through 23 for 7 by the SID.
It's too
Alaska
low.
1039,
This
Seattle
guy is
departure
low.
radar contact, climb
Yeah,
maintain
that's him.
7,000, fly heading 340.
340 up to 7,000, 1039.
Delta 180.
Are they landing north?
Further ATC available.
Oh
radar
shoot,
service
is it a
terminated
north
for
flow right now?
change.
Oh, it is. That's why. Not expecting that.
Delta 182, Seattle. Delta 182, Delta 182, no further ATC available, radar service terminated for change of route, ticker.
Over to Unicom, what is up?
We should actually, he's going to be fast enough. Should be a non-factor.
1054, turn right direct to Duma when able. No further ATC is
I don't know who that guy is though. That's WestJet.
Right here, Summer
Seven-
for Alaska
what is he doing at-
1054, grey night, yeah.
It's too low.
Take care.
Short approach, firming 982, mid approach, true for left.
Rear wing 92, Seattle, Seattle approach, maintain 5,000.
That was
and
pretty close.
Come on, take 250.
Turn left, heading to the airport, wing 982, I'm making hotel.
Seattle departure, JetBlue 2145, 2.9, climbing 7,000.
JetBlue 2145, Seattle departure radar contact, climb maintain 15,000.
Climb maintain 15,000, JetBlue 2145.
Alaska 1039, turn right heading 090.
Right 090, 1039.
We'll get about to where, oh, we should actually switch. I think we're going to need to switch tanks. Let's get some balance.
Spring, approaching sign ED2, Jettle, approach turn left heading 165.
This is United 1970.
165 for Spring Ignited.
I think, and then there's a guy, no, he's outbound. This will be kind of the last conflict. It's not giving me any traffic warnings for that guy. Maybe he's on another approach frequency.
Currently 928, continue left turn heading 150.
150 for Spring
I guess
980.
we'll just get up to these foothills, and then we'll turn, I guess we're a little bit south, so I guess we'll turn left.
Cell departure is West 131 and
And then we want to head toward,
West
back
Jet
toward
131
JBLM,
radar contact, maintain 15,000.
and then fly north to Ruston Points.
Alaska 1039, turn right direct boost of maintain
60 over use our final stop.
Right direct boost,
Just
climb maintain
close to the
15,000,
Kenmore Air
1039.
bridge that we just saw. This is a tour they're doing now with this. With their
So
South
approach
tour.
confirmed heading 150
So pretty
for
cool.
Spring
Hope you guys enjoyed
980.
it tonight, and you can give it a like,
Confirmed heading 150.
subscribe to the channel, and of course you can become a sustaining member for the charity operations down in Venezuela. Patreon.com/HermanosVA. Great Friday bouncing around here.
Hardware to Unicom, JetBlue 2145, yeah.
Alaska 1039, clear direct boost over.
Good variety of, and of course our last landing will be on water, so a good mix. Really enjoyed this,
Redirect Alp,
despite the transponder weirdness
West Jet 131, clear direct Alp.
and a little bit of weirdness for
Clear
the
direct Alp
speed.
for West Jet 131.
It's been pretty solid this evening.
Spirit 982,
I
contact
still
Seattle
don't know how my
516.
transponder magically went
Contact
up
Shell
with
approach 125.60.
when I clicked VFR. That was just strange. Unless he input something on Vatsim and auto changed it.
Over to Unicom, to all of the ATC, great job tonight. See you.
There she is. And the view from the back. I know, Nizzy's been around here for, right? So 3,500 was a great choice. And we'll turn back westbound, guys. It's starting to look really thick. I'm a little bit concerned now. I feel like we need to get back now. Should be about a heading in 300-ish, I'm thinking.
West Jet 131, Seattle Center closed, radar service terminated.
Should hopefully see those big old approach lights. Oh man, it really got blanketed out here, didn't it? It's gotten worse since we left. Oh boy. I can't see anything. Oh, there's Sheepunk. Let's go. They're stuck too. Well, in this situation, I would probably be landing on land, looking for an IFR approach into Narrows. I'm guessing. I think they have at least an RNAV, don't they? Oh, they have an ILS.
9229 Gulf departure.
Go to departure, Alaska 64 with you passing 5,000, climbing 7,000.
Well, we'll see. Let's monitor because I can kind of see.
15,064.
I mean, it is bad, but it's not. It just looks so bad to the west. But I think as we continue, oh man, I don't know. This is not good. This is not good. You can see any. I mean, those are giant military airfields. I don't see any lights.
Sierra, good evening, Qatari 406, with you at 1,300, 4,000.
Qatari 406, have a Seattle Center, right on her.
Okay, a little bit of a break in here.
Contact, 15,000.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
15,000, Qatari 406.
Here.
Alaska 64,
where are we in relation to Olympia?
Terminated for exchange group.
Cruises approved, 64. Thanks. Have a good night.
Okay. That's outbound Olympia. We want inbound Olympia. I want to know if I'm too far north here.
United 229 Seattle.
How far south is it of west is the question. It's like 30, yeah. We need
Seattle
to turn
departure, United 59 are with you.
at least a few
United
degrees to the
229, I
south.
need you to climb 15,000.
15,229.
Departure, Alaska 349, passing 2,500. Alaska 349, Seattle.
What's that? Is that Pierce County there? Yeah, that's PLU. Okay. I kind of know where. So we're south of PLU. We should be pretty good. We should run into McCord here in a second. Yeah, that's McCord there. Okay, it's not too bad west, but the center of this valley is getting socked in, man. That, like, landing in Auburn or Puyallup right now, not happening.
Alaska 349, climb and maintain.
We should be able to get in. Ruston Point is...
Sorry, 4 true. Heavy, clear direction out.
Almost see it from here.
Correct, Alpha Now,
We're
Qatari
landing,
406.
so I think the Narrows Bridge is there,
United 229, climbing.
and then we're landing somewhere over there on the north end of that point there. Or is that the Narrows Bridge? Further south. I think it's over there. Just can't see it. I don't know if it's rendered. I was very close to calling for IFR back into
Seattle departure Air Canada 828 pass through 1,200 for 7,000.
But I think we'll be okay. It's thinned out quite a bit on the coast.
Seattle Center radar contact. Seattle departure radar contact. Air Canada 828, climb maintain 15,000 for your trip out.
Climb maintain 15,000 Air Canada 828.
Alaska 349, leaving airspace to the west. Seattle Center closed. Radar service terminated. Frequency change.
I am causing it a little bit. You guys won't hear it on this approach frequency, but I am.
Descending on the Hawk, Seattle.
I'm causing a little bit of.
And Air Canada 828, did you say direct to Alps?
With this transiting of the Bravo here.
Alps, climb and maintain 15,000.
Alright, clear direct
paying
Alps
attention to their
and
climbs,
maintain 15,000 Air Canada 828.
Guitar 406, radar service.
Yeah, I didn't realize. I didn't even look at Seattle information, but now I know they're landing north. It makes sense.
Frequency approved. Have a good night, Qatar 406.
So basically, once we fly on this heading until we hit the water, then turn north, slightly east of north. We're just going to follow this canal here.
10, 11,
and that is Ruston Point. It's not going to be marked. There's the Narrows Bridge. We'll fly right over that. It's not going to be marked, but it's a little bit. It's actually a little bit inland. It's like back here somewhere. I don't think it's going to be like visible. And I don't have a scenery for it or lighting or anything like that, so just be an estimation. But if we hit the port of Tacoma, we've gone too far, and that right there, all that industrial area is the port of Tacoma. So it's somewhere in here. It might be that little area there. Can't quite tell. We can actually head to the, now that we can see the Narrows Bridge, we can head direct to the Narrows Bridge. I'll probably descend down to 1005 as well.
Frequency change approved. Have a good night. Great job.
This is, other than LA, this is the biggest port on the west coast for Asia bound, or products inbound from Asia, is Tacoma.
Say call time one more time.
Last and 728.
This place is huge. There's a dedicated lane for semis on I-5 for that exit. And over it.
Departure Aloha 325, passing through 1,300 for 7,000 runway heading.
American 1289 Seattle, departure radar contact, climb maintain 15,000. Alaska 728, are you VFR?
Roger, VFR.
Alaska 728, roger, maintain VFR at or below 7,000.
At below 7,000 for Alaska 728.
Departure Aloha 325 with you, passing through 2,700 for 7,000 runway heading.
Aloha 325 Seattle, departure radar contact, climb to maintain 15,000.
15,000 Aloha 325.
Got some water errors. That tends to happen. bridges are just so weird in the sim sometimes. There's Narrows, that's where we took off
American
last.
1239, 1289 Seattle departure, radar contact, climb maintain 15,000, clear direct Harrow.
Climb maintain 15,000, clear direct Harrow, American 1239, thanks.
Aloha 325, turn right heading 070.
Right
Do you
there,
have the free
frame
one
0,
or the,
135.
do you have the free one or the payware?
Proceed on course, maintain VFR.
Roger, on navigation, thank you.
The paid? That's interesting. So I have it too. And
American 712,
mine was jacked up
5,000,
on one side, but it
300.
wasn't. I didn't have a bump in the runway. You sure you don't have both? By accident? Yeah. Wonder. It sounds like some sort of conflict.
American 712 Seattle Center. I gotta figure out who's tracking you. Stand by.
This is one of those conflicts here as well. I think if I were to remove one of the bridges, but I don't know how to remove the Asobo one.
We are indeed go around American 712. We're 5,000 heading 300. American 712.
I don't think it's a. I don't think it's a POI for a US update because it should show up when I search.
Left heading 165 and 5,000 American 712 heavy.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, well, what the heck?
500 direct Crane County or Lake York.
Again for Aloha 325, you're a little soft.
Aloha 325, clear direct Grant County VOR.
Clear direct Grand County, Aloha 325.
That would be Mike Whiskey Hotel.
Yeah, we got it. Thank you.
Moses Lake. Mike Whiskey Hotel's Moses Lake. Well, I can see this runway's in Seattle right now, and obviously all this southbound traffic is in essentially left traffic. Could be the Seattle 8, could be Harib. One of those.
Left at 728. Are you able to either turn east or west to remain clear of the Bravo?
Roger, we can turn left heading.
So, just because this is a construction town, I'm wondering if it's this.
Fly
Because probably when this sim dropped, it was being constructed. I don't think they had finished. There's a Point Defiant Zoo is out here as well. I don't know if we can identify that. I don't know how detailed it's going to be. I'm going to guess it's this area right here. We can fly a little bit to the south and see.
12 contact Seattle approach 125.
There's some sort of marina here. I think we're too far north, or northwest anyway.
Say again?
Should be a little closer to Port of Tacoma than this.
Got it. I'm at the 3,000.
They have zoo lights every year. It's really
Seattle
cool.
departure radar contact.
Christmas time, you can come by and
clear direct car up.
everything lit up. I need to take the kids down there one of these days, one of these Christmases, maybe this one.
Oh, Arab, right.
H-A-R-O-B.
Roger.
Aloha 325, leave my airspace to the Seattle Center.
Honestly, I don't know. It's like halfway between where we were and the
You
Port of
guys did a
Tacoma, which
great
I'm
job
staring
tonight,
at.
thank you.
So,
American 712 Seattle.
American 712.
American 712, contact Seattle Pro 25.6.
there's some boats
25.6,
here.
American 712.
Boats look big though.
So, Seattle departure, number 215 Papa Tango, it's 2,000 feet with you.
Orange 215.
Your guess is as good as mine. It's somewhere here. You'd hope for like a scanned-in aircraft or something on the water, maybe.
November 215 Papa Tango, climb and maintain 11000.
Climb maintain 11000, number 215 Papa Tango.
Let's not go too close to the coast. Oh man. Oof.
American 1289, leave my airspace to the west. Seattle Center closed, very terminated.
Seattle departure 229 requesting climb to 290.
I can't assign that.
American 1289, sir, was that over to Unicom?
much, G-Funk?
American 1289, affirm over to Unicom 122.8.
122.9, thanks for HCC, have a great night, American 1289.
Delta 768, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Aloha 325, radar service terminated.
We'll just assume maybe this is some sort of new terminal building. Pull up in here. PG looks kind of gross right now. It's showing you with wheels on the water because I don't know how it's water.
Clear to Vamps, number 215 Papa Tango.
Alaska 728 requesting a right turn heading 160.
Alaska 728, proceed on course, remain clear of Seattle Cloud for airspace.
Roger, thank you.
Looks like a good a place as any to me. Looks plausible here. Now we're gonna brush up on this.
Seattle departure, Jet Astro 8, passing altitude 2,000 feet for initial 7,000 feet with the Harrop 6
Clonk.
Cessna 08, Seattle Center, or Seattle departure radar contact, climb maintain 15,000.
Climb and maintain 15,000 feet, Jet Astro 8.
Or 215, Papa Tango, radar contact lost.
Sim's trying to decide if we're on land or water. Lol.
Alaska 728, traffic 11 o'clock, 7 miles, altitude indicates 7,500.
Roger, traffic in sight.
Heck yeah. That was an awesome drift back into place. I couldn't have planned that any better. Engine cut and everything.
08, clear turn Charles.
So it's either this or somewhere close.
It's direct Harrop, Jet Astro 8.
Delta 1004, Seattle departure
Is
radar contact, climb maintain 15,000.
the new Ruston Way Puyallup Tribe strip that Kenmore will be using, or not strip, but water sea base, I guess.
Roger, traffic in sight at my
So I thought that was a cool story. Popped up on my news feed. It was indeed King 5. If that wrote the article locally.
Departure Jet Astro 8, confirm clear to
I don't know if they still run the evening magazine program. They might. I can't remember. I haven't seen
Clear
it.
direct to Harrop, Jet Astro 8.
Anyway, that was part of the reason I flew this livery too. But other than that, I just like it. I've flown the normal Kenmore one quite a bit, so it's a good switch. That was awesome. That was the most fun I've had flying a float plane in a while. Dodging that Bravo airspace. Well, if you're interested, I'm going to pop into the Discord and gear up a flight before I head to the gym that'll run from Athens back to Madrid. I'm going to test out the Phoenix, so if you want to hop in the Discord and hang out, you can do that. I'll just be in there for a little bit of debrief, 10 to 15 minutes, and then be off. Appreciate you guys flying with me. Stuck at G-Funk, always great to see you guys. Appreciate the support. By being here. And if you want to join in, of course you always can. Any of our flights are group flights, US West on Microsoft Flight Sim. Also, you can join on the network when we are doing network flying like we did tonight. Boop. Stug said, boop. Hey, you push me closer to the walls, or... And as always, spread the word about the Hermanos operations. Help us grow our Patreon, patreon.com/HermanosVA. And you can always stay up with what we're doing down in Venezuela there or on our website, hermanosva.org. It's been my pleasure tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much. Que tengan muy buena noche. Hasta la próxima y saludos from Seattle.